I'm very pleased to speak on the Hamilton City Council Parana Park land vesting bill. I'm just going to make a couple of comments in response to some of the opposition members. Firstly, we heard from Mr Twyford, whereby he spoke a lot about Auckland local governments, but actually failed to recognise that Parana Park is in Hamilton, the Tron. So that's the first point that I'd like to make. The second point that I'd like to make is everybody spoke really nicely and said they supported the bill until we had the Pirana of the Labour Party, who chose to throw the baby out with the bathwater and actually on probably the least contentious piece of legislation in this House, who managed to find something wrong with it. And actually suggested that we change the name of Parana Park, which I'm sure the constituents of Hamilton would be a little bit disturbed about when they read in their paper tomorrow that the New Zealand Labour Party has advocated to change the name of Parana Park. So can I briefly acknowledge the local members, David Bennett, who has brought this piece of legislation to the House, Tim McIndoe, the excellent member for Hamilton West, and just acknowledge the great work that they've done to bring this piece of legislation to the House. Even the Greens have supported it, and we know that Labour, they're staying on the fence at this point, but we hope that they will be able to support this piece of legislation to the House. Obviously, it's a great piece of legislation in that it is ensuring that the park becomes a reserve, which means that it will have much greater power for Hamilton City Council to ensure that the public have clear entitlement to this reserve, to ensure that they have a complete management plan around the park, to ensure that public interest in the reserve will be protected by the Reserves Act. So I'm very pleased to support this piece of legislation to the House. I'm very pleased to be part of this government protecting reserves and supporting the people of Hamilton. Thank you.